Hello and welcome to Flex, where we flex your muscles and your mind. I am Diana Master, and I know I'm not speaking in my usual energetic voice, but that's because today we are slowing things down. We are doing a full body stretch. You may remember 2 days ago we did an abs and glutes workout, and we are still feeling the effects. So now we are just going to cool it down, or rather stretch it out. All right, so right after the break we are going to get into our stretch, and this is a 20-minute full body stretch. It's going to be 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, just to give me enough time to demonstrate the next move for you, and of course to get you set up for the next movement. Stick around, we'll be right back.
Welkom by Blitz Fokus, die Afrikaanse jeugprogram waar ons die jeug se stem die wêreld se fokus probeer maak. Kry ons elke Woensdag om 6:30 op DStv kanaal 285, GoTV kanaal 25 en dan natuurlik op ons webtuiste OneUp2. By Blitz Fokus kan jy onderhoude verwag, die nuutste tendense en wat in die wêreld van die jeug aangaan. Ons kan nie wag om julle by ons te sien nie.
Alright, so starting things off, we are going to get into our seated side bend. So how this looks, it looks just like it sounds, right? Seated side bend, right? So we're just going to alternate that. Alright, let's go. So breathe. Alrighty, and then next up we're going to go for our seated tricep stretch. Okay, so seated, we're just going to stretch out our triceps. Okay, we'll alternate. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Okay, switch, 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 and relax. Okay, our next one is going to be our cat and cow. So I want you to breathe in, out, exhale. Okay, that's our cat and cow. Alrighty, we go in 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, exhale. 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 Okay, our next move is going to be the tabletop and crunch. So we're in tabletop, right? And then we crunch and crunch. Okay, we go in 3, 2, 1. So crunch, So when you bring your leg out, it's really stretching it out, okay? Crunch. And breathe, and then we just do that on the other side. Breathe. Okay, we go in 3, 2, 1. So we start in tabletop, crunch, extend, crunch, extend. Losing my balance. Alrighty, and then we're gonna go for our child's pose. You guys know child's pose. I love child's pose. Child's pose is basically just here, okay? In 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna move my cap just a tiny bit. Okay, there we go. Stretching out our upper back here. Breathe. Alrighty, and then we're gonna go for our downward dog walks, and then we'll go for a break, okay? So, downward dog walks, in your downward dog position, and you're just going to paddle in 3, 2, 1. We're stretching out our calves here. Stretching out our calves. Okay, and breathe. That is it for the first round. We'll be right back as we get into our second round. Stick around. Welcome back, Flex Fam. All right, so we are continuing with our full body stretch, and I know it might seem more like a workout for some, but trust me, we are stretching it out. So now we're going to go into our down dog to bear crawl. So downward dog to bear crawl, okay? Downward dog to bear crawl in 3, 2, 1. So we start in downward dog, then we bring it down to our bear crawl. Downward dog. And remember to breathe, okay? This is actually working our quads and our abs as well when we hold in the bear crawl position. And breathe. So now we go into our lunge stretch, which is basically just that in a lunge, okay? In 3, 2, 1. So just stretch it out for me. If this is too much, you can just keep it here, lunge it there, but I'm gonna go here. And you can even have your hands here to feel a deeper stretch, especially in your hip flexors, which is this area here. So stretch that out for me. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay, and then now we're going to go into our lunge and hamstring stretch. So we will be here, and then we'll bring it here, and then we lunge it back, and then we to stretch out our hamstrings, this part here. All right, in 3, 2, 1. So you're here, and then up, okay? Here, and up. Wee. Alrighty, cool. And then now we're just gonna switch it over to the other side, okay? So, our lunge, stretch, okay? In 3, 2, 1. So the good thing about the lunge stretch is we are stretching out our hip flexors and our glutes. Okay, and this leg here, it's this glute that's being stretched. Breathe. Three, 2, 1. And then we're just going to take it back to the lunge and hamstring stretch, okay? In 3, 2, 1. So lunge and then hamstring stretch. Lunge and stretch. Lunge. So when you bring it up, you are supposed to feel it in the hamstring here. Okay? Okay. And then now we're going to go into our seated hamstring side stretch. Okay, so we're here, and then we are just gonna stretch it here. Okay, just open it. Okay, and then you can guess what happens next, right? We're just taking it to the other side. Okay. We go in 3, 2, 1. It's boring when I don't talk, ne? I know. Exactly. I'm a certified yapper. So it's strange when you guys don't hear me talk. But it's fine because George is going to put some calming, soothing music here. I think. I hope. I can't really trust George, but who knows. Okay, and breathe. Alrighty. So stick around. We will be right back as we finish up our stretch.
Well, viewers, just to let you guys know, if you guys love sports, if you guys want to know about what's happening in local sports around Namibia, be it the Brave Gladiators, the Brave Warriors, rugby, Sports Wrap is the show that will be bringing you all these updates. Sports Wrap is a local and international sports show that airs daily on DSTV. And on this show, we're bringing you updates on local sports and international sports, keeping you updated with what's happening with sports in Namibia.
Welcome back, viewers. All right, so now we are continuing and we are going to get into our rotations. All right, so side rotation. So we're seated or sitting, and then we're just going to rotate left to right. Let's go. Really open it up. Switch. Open. If you do it right and if you haven't stretched, if you go like this, you will feel your back crack. Yeah, that's how you can crack your own back if you're not going to go for a massage. Because you know when you go for a massage, they have you lie down and then they do the and then you hear the I swear sometimes I'm scared for my spine. But yeah, so this is how you can align your spine by yourself. Yeah, I think that's a better term because George was judging me, he was looking at me. Anyway, we're going to go into our butterfly stretch now. So we're going to bring our heels or our feet together. And then we're just going to sit like this and just hang around. And then you guys are going to tell me who do you like working out with more. Obviously, it's going to be George because George is a clown. George is funny. I actually miss working out with him. He's a clown. And the thing with George is, he doesn't even try to be funny. That's just how he is, IRL. That is George's personality. So there's never a dull moment here on Flex. Yeah. So if you want, you can have your hands here, but I'm going to have them here just to feel that stretch a bit more, just a tad bit more. 3, 2, 1, and then we are gonna go into our wide leg stretch. So you're just gonna open that up, and then you are gonna fold it forward if you can. If you can. If you can't, just go as low as you can for you to feel the stretch here. Alrighty. So I am gonna be here, and then we're just gonna hang around and breathe. If you're feeling even more of a challenge, you can outstretch your hands, okay, so that you're here. But if you want to keep it here, that's still fine. If you want to keep it here, that's also fine. Okay, now we're going to go into our lying glute stretch. I've been looking forward to this since that glute workout. So it's basically kind of like a lying figure 4. So you're going to be here and then you're going to pull. Oh, yeah. Okay. Just hang around here. Just pull. You should feel it in this glute. I might just fall asleep, guys. It's so tranquil here. So peaceful. The birds are chirping. The sun is shining. It's giving low budget vacation. Make your own happiness. They say Delulu becomes Trululu, okay? So I'm imagining I'm at some retreat, okay? We're gonna just take it to the other side. So I'm imagining I'm at some retreat and there's like trees and leaves. I'm thinking Bali, right? Okay, in 3, 2, 1, and I'm just stretching. Oh, that feels so good. Yeah. So this is what I'm imagining. What are you guys imagining as you're relaxing and stretching out? Where is the one place you'd like to have a calming session like this? Do let me know. Maybe us as the Flex team can visit that place. Delulu is the Salulu. Breathe. Okay, and then we're just going to finish it up with our cobra. Okay, so here, and then we can just rotate left to right. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Rotate left to right. We are opening up our core here. Then just hold it for the last 15. And then now we just close it off with a child's pose to cobra. Okay? Child's pose to cobra. Child's pose to cobra. Child's pose to cobra. And then our cat and cow. So in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, and out. And just like that, we are done with our 20-minute full body stretch. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did, and I will be back again for another exciting episode of Flex with George, where we flex our muscles and our mind. Until then,